Chick-fil-A has been known to throw out the rulebook when it comes to fast food. They spent $50 million to ensure their delicious chicken stays in a league of their own, stepped up the French fry game by serving their popular waffle fries, and you'll never find a Chick-fil-A open on Sunday. The chain has its own way of doing things, and they are clearly not afraid to experiment and innovate. Chick-fil-A has done the same thing when it comes to their employees and how they interact with customers. If you've ever been to a Chick-fil-A, you know that when you say thank you, employees don't respond with the typical "you're welcome." Instead, you hear,
"My pleasure, you have a fantastic day."
There is a reason Chick-fil-A employees don't say you're welcome, and it stems back to founder Truett Cathy's experience at the luxury Ritz-Carlton Hotel. This is all part of what the fried chicken chain refers to as, quote, second-mile service, meaning they want to not only meet customer expectations, but exceed them. According to Chick-fil-A's official blog, The Chicken Wire, the importance of customer service was something Cathy learned at a young age. Whether it was selling Coca-Cola bottles to neighbors or delivering newspapers, Cathy did so with the utmost care. So it comes as no surprise that when Cathy started Chick-fil-A, he told his employees to treat every customer as if they were the president. The endearing response of "my pleasure" only adds to that experience, and actually came about from an interaction Cathy had with an employee at the Ritz-Carlton. When Cathy said thank you, the employee responded by saying "my pleasure." Those two words really made the hotel stand apart from the competition in Cathy's mind. Not only did he feel the sincerity in those words, but he could see it in the man's genuine smile. Cathy went home and asked his owners and staff to start incorporating "my pleasure" into the Chick-fil-A daily routine.
Take your payment up at the red umbrella and we're all set. All right, my pleasure. Have a good day.
The two-word phrase has become an unspoken rule over the years. However, a former Chick-fil-A team leader wrote in a Reddit post that the phrase is not a requirement and other responses from Chick-fil-A staff are acceptable. Once you've been to a Chick-fil-A, though, you'll understand that, though accepted, anything less just won't cut it. As the Redditor explained, "We can say you're welcome and of course, but it doesn't have the same effect as my pleasure." Another worker pointed out that you won't find "my pleasure" in any part of the Chick-fil-A training program. The response is a learned behavior, and it's one that customers have come to love. Though not a required response, the employee stated that they felt using the phrase "my pleasure" comes down to simple courtesy. The phrase "my pleasure" may be something you can expect to hear at Chick-fil-A's across the U.S., but it wasn't always that way. According to an unofficial Chick-fil-A podcast appropriately titled "My Pleasure," Truett Cathy initially requested this thoughtful wording be used in 2001 at an annual seminar the chain holds for its operators. Cathy added that the extra kind response really means nothing if it isn't delivered while making eye contact. After delivering this mission, saying "my pleasure" took a little while to catch on. The former chief marketing officer of Chick-fil-A, Steve Robinson, wrote in his book Covert Cows and Chick-fil-A: How Faith, Cows, and Chicken Built an Iconic Brand that Cathy made the same request for the phrase to be used more widely the very next year. In 2003, realizing how committed his father was to hearing "my pleasure" ring out from store to store, Cathy's son Dan began leading by example and using "my pleasure" in his day-to-day life while encouraging other Chick-fil-A employees of all ranks to do the same. Chick-fil-A has become a lethal force over the years. In 2018, its sales surpassed Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Subway. Who knows, maybe it's the simple "my pleasure" experience that's tipping the scale enough to give those fast food chains a run for their money. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more mashed videos about your favorite restaurant chains are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.